Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Caelan here again, bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary. This commentary is not going to be so much about the gameplay, but I'll quickly touch on it at the start. It is a ACR assault MOAB. It is my first ever assault MOAB. I got it a while ago. This was back before Black Ops 2 came out, because my name was still VZL Trip, so it was probably about, don't know, maybe August, September last year, something like that. I know it was after, actually it must have been after August, because I remember being back at school at that point. So yeah, it must have been late last year or something. And if you see me quickly close the laptop before I call my pred in right here, it's because when you spawn in, it actually lets you spawn in without having the laptop, so you know if someone's shooting you, you can just shoot them right back, kind of like that. So you know, it is kind of slow paced, kind of fast paced. I get an epic panic knife for the moment. I think that guy's an enemy for some reason, what a retard. And I'm not quite sure actually why I'm using SitRep Pro and not Stalker. Usually when I'm using Assault Rifles I use Stalker, but whatever. That's basically the gameplay. It's old, it's an Assault MOAB, it's 16-1 in the end, 60 KD gameplay, so it's pretty good by my book. And basically, if you've not already seen by the title, this is going to be about my exams that I sat in May of this year. Right, to start things off, I'm 16 at the moment, and I'm currently going into 6th year in about a week's time. So I've just sat my 5th year exams. For those of you who are in Scotland, you have like an idea of what I was sitting, but those of you who are in other countries, which is basically everyone, will have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be talking about. So I'm going to quickly explain it. Basically, I sat 4 higher levels this year and 1 intermediate 2. Intermediate 2 is halfway between standard grade and higher. And higher is the same as A levels, and it's the same as a year before uni starts. So it's like kind of like your last year of high school kind of thing, or second last year really. But yeah, they're the exams I sat. No, what did I say? I sat in intermediate 2 English, or in 2 for short. I sat higher physics, higher chemistry, higher computing, and higher maths. So I did 4 higher and 1 intermediate 2. So it's quite a healthy balance of subjects that I did. Usually pretty tricky subjects, but whatever, that's kind of the stuff I'm into. So basically, I got my results in this morning about 11 o'clock, and basically I got 3 B's and 2 C's, and the 2 C's were in chemistry and English, which I'm kind of surprised about because I thought it was actually okay at English, and it's an easier level as well. So, which means I got a B each in physics, maths, and what's the other one? Physics, maths, and computing. Which I kind of hoped I got an A, but I'm not too displeased with the B. So I can still basically do what I want to do next year. Next year, I'm taking advanced higher. Oh wait, actually I need to explain advanced higher. Advanced higher is the same as first year of university. It's the same like level. So all the books and stuff are actually from uni, which I think is quite interesting. So I'm doing advanced higher maths, advanced higher physics, advanced higher computing, and I'm going to crash higher BizMan, which is basically like a 1 year higher, because I've actually not done BizMan before. So it'll be the first time I do that. Epic panic knife for the win. Just a quick note on that. And as far as like when it comes to like leaving school and stuff, I'm not quite sure what to do. Like I'm guessing it'll probably to do with something like, you know, engineering or science or something, or I might even just go and be a researcher for science. You know, that would be pretty fun. You know, doing like physics and shit. You know, like in a lab or something. I think that would be pretty fun. But we'll see what the future brings. It could completely change by the end of next year. You never know. But there's one thing that I've actually made my mind up on. I've made my mind up on whether I'm going to get a car or a bike, and I've decided that I am going to get a bike. Simply because I was riding as a pillion rider, which is basically like a passenger on a bike, with my dad's friend Ian, who's a policeman. So he's got the whole, you know, policeman biker thing. And I think it was a 650cc bike. I'll try find the model and put it in the description at some point, like the make and model. And we had basically a half-hour run, and we were going around, and it was literally the best experience of my life. I'm not even kidding. Like, from someone who occasionally goes go-karting to someone who goes like, you know, 70, 80 mile an hour on a bike in a 60 zone. It's actually quite hilarious. And it's literally the best experience ever. So I'm probably going to start with a 125, probably a Yamaha YBR 125, or some kind of classic. There was a classic I saw the other day on MCN, and I've forgotten what it was. I'll try to link that as well. which is a 125, and Epic Panther for the MOAB. And the only problem with going for a bike though is that it takes a lot longer to actually get your license for. For example, for a car it takes you 6 months and then you've pretty much got your license, you know. So, but for a bike it's a lot trickier than that. With a bike, what you have to do is you have to get your provisional, and then you've got to learn to. You've got your. I've forgotten what it's called. It's like a YCB or something. I have no idea. But it's basically like so you can actually ride a bike. You know, so you're proficient at that, which is pretty much like a no-brainer because you know it's not really hard to ride a bike. So it's basically that, and then you've got to work your way up in the CCs. You've got your 125 test, and then you pretty much like progress through them all until you get to like, I don't know, 600 or something, or 1000 maybe, and after that you can pretty much get a bike of your choice. So it'll probably take me till I'm about 21 if I start learning on my 17th. So that should be exciting. I think that'll be fun. I think my dad's going to try to get a bike as well because he's trying to get back into bikes and stuff. So I don't know, maybe we'll get a Project 125 that we can start building and shit, like rebuilding. So I can imagine that'd be pretty fun. And by the way, quick note on the gameplay, this is a 6-man feed, I think. Yeah, there we go, 6-man feed with the Pavlo and the ACR. That was pretty sweet. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, bikes. Bikes are going to be fun. I really think they are. I'm probably going to kill myself on them because it's happened to my dad and my granddad because they both had bikes. Like my granddad actually got his kneecap removed because he was in a bike accident, and my dad's got a metal screw holding his ankle on. So you know, fun things. I'm probably going to end up getting like my neck, you know, torn out or something, or you know, fucking getting cancer from a bike accident, which I've never heard of, but knowing me, it'll be possible. So this is basically the end of the gameplay. It was a 16-1 with the ACR on lockdown. It was kill confirmed. I was playing with my friend George, so shout out to you, buddy. That's basically the end of the gameplay and commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed. If so, leave a like, and I'm out. Bye guys.